As told by a man who still refuses to do laundry after dark. I don't tell this story often, not because I'm ashamed, though I probably should be, but because every time I do, I swear I can still feel the Minnesota cold creeping under my skin, like it's trying to remind me of something I shouldn't forget. This happened back in January of 2016, when I was a broke college kid in Minneapolis, trying to survive the snow, my GPA, and my hopeless crush on an alt snow bunny baddie named Riley. Pale skin, black lipstick, tattoos that look like they hurt to get and hurt even more to look away from. She was the kind of girl who made you forget your own name and remember your student loan balance at the same time. We had a class together, but I never had the guts to talk to her until fate, or a busted dryer, threw us together at the laundromat near my apartment. She was folding black lace in denim. I was folding sweatpants with holes in them. Somehow we talked. Somehow she laughed. I offered to help her carry her things and she handed me a cardboard box. Somehow I walked her to her car through the snowfall, feeling like the main character in a movie I wasn't cool enough to star in. Before she drove off, I reminded her about her cardboard box. "If you want to come to the party I told you about," she said, "you'll need this." I got home, opened the box, and stared at the ragged gray hair costume inside. Long ears, worn fur, smelled like it had seen things. That's when it hit me. She had invited me to a furry party. Now I wasn't into that, but I was into her. So I told myself, how bad could it be? Turns out, pretty bad. The party was in a big two-story house in a quiet neighborhood. Snow fell in thick sheets, muffling everything. The place looked warm and inviting from the outside. Inside it was a zoo, literally. Wolves, foxes, raccoons, a giraffe, a couple of dragons, everyone in full costume. Riley greeted me in a brown hound puppy suit, floppy ears and all. She took my phone and dropped it into a box with everyone else's. "House rules," she said. "No phones. No exceptions." While she gave me the orientation, I noticed a baby blue bunny walk by, carrying a petite girl in a yellow chick costume over his shoulder like she weighed nothing. "Grady, seriously?" the chick girl said, rolling her eyes. "Okay." Everyone ignored them. I should have known then something was off. Riley paired me with a tiny girl in a white kitty costume, big eyes, soft voice, and sent us upstairs to find the karaoke machine. We opened a door and froze. Blue Bunny, who everyone there kept calling Grady, was inside trying to tie Chick Girl's wrists with a rope. Sorry, man," I said, backing up. "Didn't mean to." "No," Chick Girl said sharply. "Stay. Something's wrong with him." She struggled. He tightened his grip. "He's never like this," she said. "He won't let me leave. He won't talk. He just keeps trying to tie me up." Kitty Girl shoved past me and started to untie Chick Girl. Grady held on, silent, unmoving. So I stepped in. I'm not a fighter, but adrenaline makes you bold. I helped keep him off her, and together we pulled the girl free. They walked into the hallway. I stayed behind. "Bro," I said, hands up, trying to calm him. "Look, I get it. I came here trying to get with a baddie too. But you gotta chill. Be patient. Also, nice costume. Mine's a hand-me-down." He didn't react. Then we heard the girls whispering in the hall. "We need to call the police." "But they took our phones," Grady snapped. He lunged for the window, trying to climb out into the snow. I grabbed him, holding him back. "Dude, relax. Just apologize and we can all go downstairs and—" He twisted out of my grip and bolted into the hallway. I chased him. He frantically tried the master bedroom door. Locked, so he ran downstairs. A guy in a dark gray wolf costume greeted him with a cocktail. "Grady, my man, where have you been hiding? Love the ears." Grady shoved him so hard he flew into a glass coffee table. The table shattered. Everyone froze. Riley screamed, "Grady, what the hell?" Someone in the back yelled, "That's not Grady." Blue Bunny grabbed a chair, hurled it through the front window, and dove out into the snow. Gone, just like that. Before the police arrived, one of the girls in a zebra costume opened the basement door. Her scream didn't sound human. We all rushed over. At the bottom of the stairs, half buried under a pile of storage boxes, was a body. A man wearing just boxer briefs. The real Grady, dead, frozen stiff. The room spun. My stomach dropped. The house suddenly felt too small, too quiet, too cold. When the police finally forced open the locked master bedroom, they found a toolkit. Not a normal one. A serial killer's kit. Blades, restraints, masks, and some long rusty scissors. The signature weapon of the Ottertail barber, a Minnesota serial killer who had been terrorizing the state for years. The killer had been in the house, wearing Grady's costume, walking among us, silent, patient. And now he was out there in the snow. People always ask me if I ever saw Riley again. Nope, never got lucky with Hound Puppy Girl. But Kitty Girl? Yeah, she gave me her number. And, well, she ended up becoming baby mama number one. Life is weird like that. But every winter, when the snow starts falling thick and quiet, I think about that night. About the blue bunny sprinting into the darkness. About how easily he slipped into our world. How easily he slipped back out. And sometimes, late at night, I swear I hear scratching at my window. Like long, soft ears brushing the glass. Like he's still looking for someone. Maybe me, maybe you.